Well, Alex, it probably wasn't the most ideal situation to come into, but I mean, the first minutes for you since your leg break, I mean, that must be a great feeling to get back on the pitch.
Yeah, I think if ever the term bittersweet kind of fits an afternoon, it will be today. Really gutted to be part of a defeat, but personally it's a real proud moment to have sort of seen off that injury, and probably now is the most appropriate time to say a big thank you to all the support I've received from the Oval Town fans, and the encouragement I had today and the warm applause I had when I came on. It really means a lot, but would have taken a sub not used in 3 points, I think, in the scheme of our season.
Yeah, of course. I mean, being one of the more experienced within the dressing room, I mean, what's been said at half time, what's been said at full time?
In terms of half time, subs are warming up, so I didn't not in there for that, but afterwards I think a few home truths. You know, you don't win seasons with winning games solely at home. You need to come to tough places like this. I know they're down towards the bottom of the table, but they showed why you can't take any team for granted, and to concede 4 goals I think is disappointing, and what's sort of said in the changing room probably should stay in the changing room, but it's the right things are being said, and we're very aware that there's a few things we need to correct going into the next league game against Bath.
Yeah, I mean, it's been such a fantastic unbeaten run. I mean, it's devastating that it's ended today, but I mean, what's it been like for you? You're sort of recovering and you're seeing the teams do so well, but it's been quite frustrating for you.
Yes and no. Yes, because you're almost jealous that you're not part of it. You just want to be involved and contributing, but it's also great to see a team that's been purring for a few months, and the last 2 games haven't necessarily been the best results, but as you've just pointed out, 9-10 league wins on the bounce is nothing to be sniffed at, and if you were given 31 points out of 36, I think you'd take it. Yes, there's elements of pride for everyone can take, and yeah, I think we just got a few things we need to put right, but personally I think it's one of those where we've got to take a look at ourselves and know that we're maybe getting a bit ahead of ourselves at times.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, there's so much experience within the dressing room. Is it a case of yourself and sort of Michael Smith and players like that need to get some home truths into players and make sure they keep their heads down? I
think most players are aware that certain actions aren't good enough, certain lapses of concentration will cost us, like they have today. When you're scoring freely, you can sometimes outscore teams, and today we weren't able to do that. But yes, I think experience helps, and there are some very good personalities that you'd want in that changing room saying the right things. But I think even a young player will understand the basic do's and don'ts, and I'd imagine for a younger player, perhaps a game like this you could put under experience, and not to let certain things happen again.
Yeah, I mean, a brilliant away travel and support from us today. It's just devastating, I suppose, for you as a player that's how they've got to go home, and they've got that to think about. Yeah,
it's a long way, and it will sound like a broken record. I'm in here for so long and saying it so often, but it is the level of appreciation that we have as players and as staff and as a club is as high as can be, and it was a great away following a hard place to get to logistically. We're all aware of the commitment and the money that everyone puts into travelling to follow the Oval away, and huge credit to everyone that was here to support us, and thank you for it.
Brilliant. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you. Cheers.